Viewers, we bring you the stories that matters most, stories that impact your world. From breaking news to in-depth analysis, we are committed to delivering unbiased reporting that informs, educates, and empowers you. Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of the matter, uncovering truth, challenging perspective, and sparking conversation that shapes our society. Join us on this journey as we navigate the complexities of our world together. Welcome to News New Chronicle, where knowledge is power and the truth prevail. Let's dive in. Once again, welcome to News New Chronicle, where we bring to you trending news around the globe. Something happened some time ago, and I saw a clip on Twitter, and I want to bring something very important to your notice, and it's about Dangote Cement Company and our own brother Ibeto group of companies. Some time ago, Ibeto group of companies started, and some things were put into consideration, some things were thought about, and they came to an agreement for Ibeto to start something in Nigeria. And the truth is, when Ibeto started, if you were around as of that time, you will discover that the price of cement crashed. A lot of things when it comes to building went down because, let me use this word, an Igbo man came into the system. But you see, they tried as much as possible to push Ibeto out of the system so that they will be in control of the market, one, and then they will hike the price to any price they want to sell. And them doing that, the truth is, they feel they are getting back to the Igbos. But what they don't understand is, even if they sell cement at the rate of 30,000 a bag, Igbo men will still build house. I will build for them to rent because they won't be able to afford what it takes to buy cement. You can't push an Igbo man to the wall and think he will be stocked. It's not possible. It's not possible. Whom God has blessed, there's nothing you can do about such a man. The Igbos are blessed. Yes, they are blessed, completely blessed, and there's nothing anybody can really do about it. Yes, there's nothing. Whom God has blessed, you can't come and curse the person now. Yes, because the curse you are causing, the curse is costless because God has blessed the man. Now, I want you to listen to a clip. I will drop the clip at the end of this, of what I'm saying, so that you listen to it, and then what you'll be listening to is the story of Ibeto Cement Company. That's the story you'll be listening to. You see, Dr. Cletus Ibeto, which is the chairman of Ibeto Group, was a very straightforward and open man. Very straightforward and open man. And he made cement to be at the cheaper price that people could afford. Yes, people could afford. If you could notice, when Ibeto was pushed out of the system, cement went from 1,500 to 2,500 naira instantly. Why? How did it happen? What happened? Something that an Igbo man was selling at so and so amount, you came up and it went more than 50% of the original price. Those holding Nigeria and Nigerians down are very much aware that if given the opportunity, Ndi Igbo will rescue and transform Nigeria for good. They know. This is what they know. So the only thing they can do is to stand and make sure that doesn't come to pass, to stand and make sure we don't achieve that, to stand and make sure that nothing is happening. Okay, we say Dangote is the richest man. We say he is this, he is that. If you come to the Igbo setting, you will understand that an Igbo man goes to serve Oga, and after serving Oga, he is being settled, and he starts from the scratch and become what anything you see him become at the end of the day. He knows the rudiments, he knows where he started from, he knows every little thing. Any business an Igbo man is doing, he knows the in and out of the business. To me, yes, everybody is of their own opinion. If you look, Dangote was supported with every support he needs. Yes. To me, Dangote is a spoon-fed billionaire who cannot even compete. The only competition he can do, he cannot come to the market and compete. The only thing he can do is to use the government to do his competition. An Igbo man don't need to use the government to compete. Yes, come into the market, let's do the business, let's see who runs out of the market. And leave the government alone out of this. So, and the truth is, they understand all this. They understand what was happening. That is why they fought against Peter Obi and stole his mandate. Yes, that's why they fought him. I have come to a personal conclusion that a progressive Nigeria will have Igbos at the forefront, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. We all know that a man who is holding another on the ground is going nowhere, because you are one place pinning somebody to the ground. You don't move. You don't move. You don't move. The truth is, okay, we know what prison is all about. We know what prison is all about, right? The truth is, a warder who decides to stay with a prisoner he hates, so that the prisoner, to make sure he does not move, is also a prisoner, because that place you are keeping the prisoner from not going. You two are not going there. Yes, you are not going there. Dangote is Nigeria one and only. I don't want to use some word so that we will not have issue here, but I don't rate him. That's the truth. Dangote is a government-made billionaire. If he wants to claim to be a billionaire, he should come out and the truth is, if Dangote comes to the market and you put an Igbo man who just finished serving his oga, Dangote will still not do well. Yes, leaving the government behind. So we need to go back to the drawing board and see how to fix this. We just need to go back to the drawing board. We have all it takes. We have all it takes. There's nothing that we don't have. There's nothing that we don't have. It pains when we have all it takes and at the end of the day, nothing is working. So please, sit tight, listen to this clip about Ibeto Group of Company, and share this video. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. I want to see your comments in the comment section. People that experience Ibeto Group of Company, people that knew when Ibeto was selling cement, and let's see the difference from now. Till we come your way, we remain News No Chronicle. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you very much. Bye.
Ibeto cement factory promised to flood Nigerian market with cement when President Olusegun Obasanjo encouraged local production of cement and drastically reduced the price of the product. Ibeto fulfilled his promise and flooded the country with cement. The result was that the price of cement crashed. This jolted Dangote cement and affected his business adversely. Aliko Dangote wrote a petition to former President Olusegun Obasanjo kicking against the authority the federal government granted Ibeto to import 800,000 metric tons of cement. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo issued a directive that Ibeto was not allowed to import cement into the country until it proved its investment in local production. Dangote was allowed to import cement. Thousands of staffs of Ibeto's men were rendered jobless. When late President Umaru Yar'Adua succeeded Obasanjo, Ibeto in July 2007 applied for import allocation and it was granted. Once again, he flooded the country with quality cement and the prices crashed. Dangote Cement PLC quickly filed a suit alleging that Ibeto Cement Company is gaining undue advantage by the federal government. On its part, the federal government contended that Dangote Cement PLC is plotting to wipe out fair competition and create a monopoly in the industry and transform itself to the only cock that crows in Nigeria. But Ibeto fortified terms of settlement which were entered as consent judgment in the suit. In line with the consent judgment, it will continue to import 1.5 million metric tons of cement per annum for the period between 1st October 2007 and 30th of September 2019. This was in line with the federal government guarantee conveyed in a letter by the Ministry of Trade and Industry dated 5th June 2002. By the judgment, the federal government was to pay Ibeto Cement Company the sum of $40 million and 1.9 billion naira. The amount is the verified claims by the Interministerial Committee of the federal government for losses suffered by Ibeto from the unjustified closure of his bagging plant between December 2005 and when it resumed operation in October 2007. But Dangote Cement PLC consented that its rights and interests were affected by the consent judgment. Dangote argued that the continuance of Ibeto Cement makes Dangote Cement expensive. Ibeto took cement to another level. It signed a contract agreement of $368 million with a China company, Zhejiang Sinoma Engineering Design and Research Institute Company Limited, to produce 6,000 metric tons of cement in Enugu State, southeast Nigeria. The contract covered crushing limestone mining, cement raw materials to packaging, shipped to the whole process, and a 45 megawatts captive power plant, covering engineering design, equipment, steel, material supply, civil works, installation, commissioning, and personal training. Already, Ibeto Company operates a similar facility in Port Harcourt, River State, which produces 6,000 tons of cement. Dangote was afraid that his dominance and monopoly of cement production will be destroyed by Ibeto. Ibeto is a billionaire and one of the wealthiest men in Africa. As of 2013, he was estimated to be worth about $3.7 billion by Ventures Africa. His Petrochemical Industries Limited, which manufactures oil lubricants and other various petroleum products, both for local and international trade, has the largest liquid storage facility for petroleum products in Nigeria, with a large capacity to store over 60,000 metric tons, and is located at Apapa Wharf and the Ibru Jetty Complex in Lagos, Nigeria. President Buhari came into power. Ibeto Company applied for foreign exchange from the CBN but was denied. Dangote applied and was granted. He has continued to enjoy all manner of waiver. Like Dangote did during the Obasanjo regime, he was said to have approached his Fulani brother. Buhari banned Ibeto Cement. Following the closure of Ibeto Cement by Buhari, the prices of cement jumped from 1,500 naira to 2,500 naira, and Dangote is smiling to the bank. Ibeto's account is frozen. Dr. Cletus Ibeto has been arrested several times, questioned by security agencies, harassed, humiliated, and intimidated. There is no law in the Nigerian law books that Ibeto Company has breached. What then is his crime? Why this mistreatment?
Crazy, isn't it? Crazy, right? Okay, I just have these few questions to ask. One is, do you think the price of cement as of today, which has skyrocketed from what it used to be to what it is today, making it very difficult for developers and even people that are building to be able to accomplish their building dreams? Do you think the prices of cement as of today will still be the same if Ibeto Cement was allowed to compete, was allowed to flourish? Do you think it will still be the same? Just let me know. Now, the second question is, what will happen? What would happen if the government actually encourage fair competition, fair rivalry among our local, producers, among our local companies that are trying to at least stabilize the economy through their impact. What will happen if they don't encourage a certain monopoly? Having said all this, double tap on this post, share this post, and let me know if you agree with me in the comment section that the government, and indeed everybody that needs to play a role, should do what is needful to bring back Ibeto Cement back to practice. Thank you.